Namibia. Have you ever heard of Namibia? Well, if you have never heard of Namibia, my brother, you better pull up a map right now. Namibia on a map. Beautiful place, lovely people. Well, Namibia has done something great. Namibia has ended visa exemption previously granted for 33 nationalities. Yes, so we're talking about the United States of America, the UK, France, Germany, Canada, and many more. Namibia is an African country, has ended the privilege of many, no more coming to our country visa-free. That's it. And guess what else they've done? They've actually expanded eligibility for 35 new other countries. 35 countries, including many African countries. Now Africans can go to Namibia visa-free or visa on arrival, cancelling the previously privileged, which are France, the USA, the UK, and many other countries. Congratulations, pick up my coffee. That's what it is, fellas. Thank you very much for stopping by. You are appreciated. This is lovely. Hey, I see you. Thank you so much. My name is Zack. First of all, I know lately we've been not very constant, but I just want to understand. I've been working on a project, a music video project.
Arrête.
Ne me touche pas. J'en ai rien à foutre.
Calme le jeu. Éteignons le feu.
Yes, brother. Yes, you probably didn't know that. Yeah. It's coming out this Saturday. That's what it is, fellas. It's coming out this weekend. You can watch it. You can watch the video on YouTube on our French channel. Okay, we have a French channel, Zack Mwekassa, and you will find all the music. We're basically releasing an EP, so 5 songs. It's going to be great. On Saturday, please go check on all streaming platforms and have fun. You're gonna have fun. Great. So let's get back to Namibia. This is Namibia. That's what it is. Namibia, first of all, we need to talk about this country before we dive into what's happening. Now, they have a brand new president. Okay, we're going to talk about her. Before we get to the brand new president, Namibia is the home of the oldest desert in the world. You talk about 80 million years desert. As a matter of fact, this desert is so interesting. It's the only place where you find the deserts coming right next to the sea. Look at that. Desert and the sea. Maybe it's time for you to book a flight. Namibia is also among the most democratic countries in Africa. That's number 2. Beautiful place. No dictatorship or some dude trying to stay in power for 45 years like in Cameroon. No, not in Namibia. Okay, it's elections, you're out. People respect each other. Very fine human being. Namibia has the largest population of free roaming cheetahs. Number 3, you see cheetahs? Cheetahs are the fastest animals on land. They can run up to 120 kilometers an hour. How much is that per mile? You see that in miles for my American people. You see, I think about you, I even put it in miles. In Africa, we don't talk about miles, we talk about kilometers per hour. So Namibia also boasts the largest population of black rhinos. See, rhinoceroses in Namibia, a lot of them. Anyway, get back on track. He's the president, Dr. Netumbo Nandi Ndaitwah. You know, Mama Netumbo Nandi. So in Africa, generally, for ladies that are much older than you or ladies that are close to your mom's age, you call them Mama, out of respect, Mama. You know, yes, that's what it is. You don't call them by them name. You don't say Mrs. Yeah, that is too westernized. We don't say Mrs. No, we say Mama Nandi, Mama Rachel, Mama Winnie Mandela. Okay, she's 72 years old. You can see she's not a spring chicken anymore. She's a grown woman. She's got a master's degree. Look at education, master's degree in diplomatic studies. Yeah, you gotta go to school, brother and sister. Stay in school so you can develop. She studied all over the world. She studied political science and development in Zambia. You Zambia on the map. In the UK and Cuba. Yes, so you must expand your mind. Go to other countries. Go visit other countries. Don't just say, I want to stay in my country. You must leave my country. When are you going from my country? Talk about your country. I'm just teasing some South Africans. Not all, but some South Africans. Anyway, get back on track. Some fine South Africans that travel, okay? Don't mix things up. Now, Africa's got some female presidents, you know, we've had throughout the history, and I know many people don't know that. You know, we start with Mama Nandi, beautiful lady, 72-year-old. She's done some great things for the country. We have Samia Suluhu from Tanzania. You've seen her. We have Saleh Work Zewde from Ethiopia. Yes, Ethiopia has got a female president. We have Ellen Johnson Sirleaf in Liberia. She did some tremendous job. A lady president as well. We have Joyce Banda from Malawi. So maybe these people should let ladies lead countries. I don't know. Maybe that's going to work. Anyway, let's get back on track. So like I said earlier, Namibia has ended visa exemption for previously 33 nationalities that were granted. Okay, so some of these countries could go to Namibia with no problem. Very quickly, get in a flight, get your passport. Imagine how beautiful that is. I mean, you have no idea, my brother, standing on a queue waiting for a visa, you know, and being fearful that you're going to to frustrate, or the person issuing visas has an issue with your shoes or doesn't like your face, and he says, sorry, you have no idea. You have no idea how nice it feels to just say, okay, I think I'm flying to Shanghai. When? Tonight. Oh, baby, please take your passport. We are going to Hong Kong. You don't know what that is. Most Africans have to wait on the line for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, waiting for a visa. And you have to pay for it. And you pay for it, and you don't even know if you're going to get the visa. They take your money, $200, which is more than the salary of your father, but you have to wait, and sometimes they say no. In most cases, they say no. So 33 countries, including the US, the UK, France, Germany, Canada, Australia, will not go to Namibia visa-free anymore. Congratulations, pick up my coffee. Yeah, Mama Nandi. This is the type of policies we want to see, equality and respect. Now, why has this changed? It has changed out of reciprocity, because these people from the US, from the UK, from Germany and Canada and all of that stuff could go to Namibia visa-free anytime. Imagine 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay, baby, I think we gotta go to Namibia. Have a tourism travel to the elephants. Okay. In the meantime, a Namibian person has to purge time waits So in reciprocity, she said, because we've opened our doors to you guys and you have not shown reciprocity. That's it. Thank you very much. You're not coming here visa free anymore. And in return, what has she done? She has expanded the visa on arrival eligibility to 35 new countries. Congratulations. So it's not about power. It's not about power all the time. Sometimes it's about honor. It's an honorable thing that you reciprocate if I show you kindness. If you don't, then maybe I should not do that for you. So from now, citizens from these countries have to apply to enter Namibia. That's what it is. That's as opposed to South Africa, where Europeans can go visa free for at least 3 months. Belgians, Germans, French, UK. But South Africans cannot go to Europe visa free. Not at all. That needs to be fixed. Well, some people will say to you, well, the Europeans are bringing jobs. No, they're not bringing jobs. Some of them are bringing drugs. Let's get that right, okay? And they're driving the economy to the gutter. When they go to Cape Town and they rent these sumptuous houses, they make them expensive, okay? They get paid in euros. They go to Cape Town, they take these houses, and the owners know that they can rent the house expensive. Now the locals can't rent in certain areas anymore. In the same time, they prefer those people. Anyway, let's get back on track. Now, here's a list of countries that are now eligible to go to Namibia with visa on arrival. I'm going to cite some of them. We have Alon Isel, American Samoa, Andorra, Anguilla, Antigua, Barbuda. You see, is Barbuda where Rihanna comes from? No, I think it's Barbados. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So they're opening doors to the Caribbean brothers. How nice is that? We have Bahamas, Barbados, Aruba, Bermuda, Bolivia, Brunei. Okay. We have Central African Republic, Cyprus, Dominican Republic. We have Georgia, Grenada, Haiti, Kiribati, Maldives. We have Macedonia. We have Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, Grenadine. So they've closed door to the Americans and the French, and they gotta ask for visas in a way they make African ask for visas, but they've opened doors to the brothers from the other side. How nice is that? One love, my brother. Okay. So now, some African countries also are now visa on arrival. You get to Namibia, you just announce yourself, you get there, you get your visa, you enter. From now on, these are the countries that are eligible. We have Benin, Burkina Faso, Burundi, Cabo Verde, Cameroon, Central African Republic, Chad, Comoros, Cote d'Ivoire, Djibouti, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Gabon, Gambia, Ghana, Guinea-Bissau, Liberia, Madagascar, Mauritania, Niger, Rwanda, Sao Tome Principe, Sierra Leone, Togo, Tunisia, Uganda, Western Sahara, and Haiti. That compa. Hey, I've released the compa song. You're gonna love it. Okay, if you're from Haiti, you're definitely gonna love it. Okay. Now, this lady has done tremendous things. Okay, let's see a couple of things that she has done. She's president. Okay. Since coming to office in March 2025, President Nandi Mantua has made social progression a central pillar of administration. So she wants to feed into the social, help the people, get the people moving forward, unlike many African presidents that only care about their stomach and their families. What has she done? She's taking care of the most vulnerable people. Number one, the old age people. They are getting money. It's called grant. So in Namibia, if you're old, you're gonna get money from the government. You get it's not a lot of money. You get $100 a month approximately. And she plays to make it 200 very, very soon. Congratulations. Pick up my coffee. Yeah, pick up my coffee because not many African countries do that. In some African countries, old people have to start begging. I'm being honest with you. Namibia is a peculiar country. They take care of people. They look after each other. There is no such thing as dictatorship or some stuff like that. Okay? Can we say this is happening because of this lady? Well, maybe not, because this existed before she was in power. Namibia only got independence like in 1990. Way beyond other people. Sometimes I feel like Africans got independence way too soon. I'm sorry. That's why you're all running to South Africa. Isn't that the reason why you're all running to South Africa? I'm just being honest with you. Maybe you needed some more training and stuff, stability. Okay? Now, beneficiaries in the country, okay, there's about 217,000 old people in Namibia that gets this money. Okay, every month you don't have to worry, you're gonna get paid. It's not like in African countries where you have to look after your old people, send them money or else they're gonna die. No, in Namibia they're not dying. The basics are looked after. We have disability and child grant. So if you have a broken leg, you have disability, you can't speak properly, you're blind, the government takes care of you by giving you some money by the end of the. You know what I'm saying? Or you're a child, you're a child, there's no father and stuff like that. They look after you. That's what's happening in Namibia. Great country. They've discovered, I think, some oil reserve and stuff like that. And I wish them all the best. And I really want to go and travel and visit. Namibia is an interesting country. There's a lady in Namibia, I believe, that is originally from the DRC. I believe her parents are from the DRC and she's a minister or something. Okay, that's what the information we got. Her parents are from the DRC. I believe she was born in Namibia, grew up there. Now she's a minister or something. People are not making mayhem out of it. In other countries, they say, "Why are you bringing the Nigerian?" No, okay, let's not talk about the Nigerian. Well, in other African countries, people go like, "No, you're not from here. You're not one of us." You know what I'm saying? Namibia is flexible. They understand you can't choose where you're born. Okay, and understand. Sometimes when you don't have, you want to fight over crumbs, over small things. But maybe Namibians don't fight over crumbs. And should you have foreigners leading your countries? Maybe not when you think about it. However, do you even know if you're a foreigner? Okay, you don't know. You know your grandfather, but you don't know where your great-grandfather came from. That's the problem. Is there anybody that's really 100% their people? You don't know that because some tribes here fought other tribes in Africa and made them their tribe. Does that make sense? Strong tribes took over other tribes and make them them. Now, can you say you're 100% that? No, you're not, because you come from a different tribe. You don't even know how far you can go. What I'm saying is we need decent human beings that want the goodness of everybody. I know it's difficult for now. America doesn't have Americans. They are called American Indians. They are not running the country. People that are running the country are Americans coming from Europe, mixed with some black people. Anyway, let me know how you feel about this. It's always a great pleasure. God bless.